Have you ever felt like dancing? Come on, just a little dance. How about now? Can't stop, can you? You're trapped in a horrifying nightmare where your limbs are no longer your own. They're twisting and turning without your consent, forcing you into an endless dance of agony and exhaustion. This is what happened to the residents of Strasbourg, France in 1518 when the dancing plague struck. It began with a single woman named Frau Trophia who was heard dancing in the street. At first, this didn't really raise any eyebrows. That is until she kept dancing day after day, even after collapsing from exhaustion. Soon, more and more people were overcome by an insatiable urge to join her. Dozens upon dozens of people took to the streets, dancing frantically without sleep or rest. They danced in circles, sometimes in the shapes of animals. They howled and screamed, and some even bit their own flesh. But it wasn't just a party. 4 to 5 hours after dancing, each person would collapse, only to be driven again by an invisible force to get up and dance again. Within a week, over 400 people had joined the frenzy, and many died from exhaustion or injuries sustained from the frenetic dancing. It spread to nearby towns and impacted people of all social classes, though women seemed to be affected more than men. Some believed that the dancing plague was caused by rye bread that had become contaminated by ergot, a fungus that can cause convulsions and gangrenous disease. But there were no reports of people experiencing these symptoms, nor was there any sign of the fungus in the bread. Other theories suggest that it could have been a form of mass hysteria, but why so many people were affected remains a mystery. Doctors at the time were completely stumped. Treatments such as leeches and purging were tried, but to no avail. The dancing continued unabated for weeks. Those who tried to leave town to escape the plague found themselves irresistibly drawn back into the dancing mania, as if some dark force were tethering them to Strasbourg. Then, just as mysteriously as it began, it ended. After 5 months, the last of the dancers collapsed and the town was finally free of the dancing plague. But its residents were forever changed. Many suffered from paralysis, epilepsy, and other maladies, and some, like 23-year-old Frau Trophia, never stopped dancing. She danced right up until her death. Even today, we don't know what caused the dancing plague. Some say it was an unknown virus. Others blame mass hysteria or even Satan himself. And while we may never know for sure what caused those poor souls to dance themselves to death, we can be grateful that we haven't seen a dancing plague since, at least not here on Earth. That is, you see, in the year 2002, NASA reported strange occurrences on board the International Space Station. Aboard the ISS, astronauts began experiencing sudden and uncontrollable urges to dance. Now, we don't know if they were actually dancing, but the sensors on their spacesuits registered sudden, inexplicable movements. Could this have been a case of dancing plague on the ISS? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And thanks for watching. Hey, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Check out our other videos. Comment below with video suggestions. And don't forget to subscribe and follow. Thanks for watching.